Stop it, you're charming me now. You won't be able to see me blush. I got too much makeup on.
Naka-roll na. Sige lang. I'll
Do
just
your
give
introduction.
an allowance lang.
Yes.
So it might take about 3 days to edit.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah. But we'll let you know once we've settled. We'll share the link with you and
Oh,
also
thank you.
the like the photo, the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
So you can
Cool.
post it on your IG as well.
Yeah, just however is best to share. I can do it. I will try and get my social media manager, Jasmine, my sister.
Oh, so she's going to stay here until the finals.
Hoping. She has a few clients back in Scotland towards the beginning of May who are some very good friends of mine. So she'll fly back, and then depending on how we get on, hopefully I can bring her back again for the finals. But it can be a little bit difficult.
Parang you lost some weight pa. Are you?
Stop it. Stop it. I've been working out, but I can't stop eating. All my favorite foods are here. Oh my God. I will really be busting out of this later. But maybe it's the straight hair also. Different look. Lots of contouring.
Nice, yeah. This one. Okay na rin. Okay. We'll start anytime.
Sure. Why does everyone look nervous?
Okay lang.
It's gonna be okay, everybody. Yeah, everyone's so tense.
Okay na.
If it's blue, does that mean we're both on? Okay.
Hello mga ka-crown and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Christian at tuloy-tuloy pa rin ating coverage for this year's pageant season. Just like today, we're sitting down with one more delegate of Miss Universe Philippines 2024. But before anything else, of course, we'd like to give a big shout out to our almost 500,000 followers on Facebook.
Wow. You're so good. You're just impressive.
Thank you. You're making me nervous.
Oh,
Me?
bakit? we do some breathing together. But I can't breathe.
We were actually looking for you there. Okay, we're ready. I-zoom out mo na lang. Para i-ano ko na lang.
I'm gonna move the chair.
Pero
You can still see, or
her
move more?
camera. She moved eh. Sit back. More.
What was that?
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. We've got this. Technology pushes us ahead, but always takes a while.
Okay. Ready. We're ready.
Ready? Okay.
Hello mga ka-Crown and welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Crown Philippines. This is Christian at tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang ating coverage for this year's pageant season. Just like today, we're sitting down with one more candidate of Miss Universe Philippines 2024. But before anything else, of course, would like to give a big shout out to our almost 500,000 followers on Facebook. We're on the road to 100,000 followers on Instagram and we're on the road to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. Kaya sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, just click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be updated with our recent news, reviews, and pageant coverage, and you can be part of our growing Crown Nation. And of course, for more updates, you can visit our official website. It's www.thecrown.com. She traveled all the way from the United Kingdom, 17 hours away from the Philippines, mga ka-Crown. Miss Universe Philippines, United Kingdom.
Hey.
We have... I'm so sorry. She traveled all the way from United Kingdom. Miss Universe Philippines, United Kingdom, Christina Chalk. Hi!
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
No,
Oh my
thank
goodness.
you for granting us this interview. I know your schedule's been very hectic, but how's it going so far?
It's just been a whirlwind, really. I think, having been in the UK and in Europe, it's just been unexpected. I think I've been dreaming about this moment for a long time, and for it to actually be happening, it's just incredible.
And I'm gonna go straight to my question. How are you feeling the competition? Because, here in the Philippines, every time that it's Miss Universe season, it's really considered to be a bloodbath. On the finals, it's going to be a holiday here in the Philippines. So how are you feeling the competition?
I think I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's important to be in the moment. It's, if you think too far ahead, then you lose yourself. So taking day by day.
And you've captured a lot of attention from Filipino pageant fans during the press conference. We liked your style, your outfit, and how you carried yourself. But
thank you.
everyone would like to know more about Christina Chalk. What can you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm from the UK. I grew up in Scotland. However, this is not my first time in the Philippines. Of course, as you know, to take part in Miss Universe Philippines, you have to have that Filipino blood. So my mum is from Pangasinan. So when we were younger, we would always come and visit. And so we would be, of course, singing karaoke late at night in the barrio, eating pancit, and of course the famous bangus in Pangasinan. So some of my favorite memories are held back on the farm. But also I am working in real estate auctions across Europe and Asia. So I've had the pleasure of auctioning luxury properties from Switzerland, France, and even in Phuket. And so my kind of main goals are to bring that experience in luxury hospitality, real estate, and say to the world, or the universe even, that Philippines is the luxury destination for all to enjoy and be welcome.
You got me at the pancit and the... But
it always gets me.
Your schedule's really very busy and you're such an achiever. What made you sign up for Miss Universe Philippines?
I think it's always been one regret of mine, never competing in Miss Universe Philippines. I always used to watch the competition when I was younger. My passion for pageantry came from the Philippines, as they have always been the major flag bearers, right? They are absolutely killing it on the international stage. Not saying that other countries don't, but having, the blood, the passion, and even the spirit is so important. And, when they lifted the age restriction, I just thought one little sparkle in my mind thought, oh, could I be the next Miss Universe Philippines? And then, I just thought at times, don't be silly. They are absolutely incredible individuals. But then, my friends and my family have thought, go get it, Christina. You only have one life. So why wouldn't you?
And it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Genuinely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So, of course, it's going to be an incredible experience. But we want to know, did you have any reservations or doubts prior to signing up for Miss Universe Philippines?
I think you always get a bit nervous before you make big leaps.
Yeah.
And I think if you feel the fear and do it anyway, you can channel that energy into your performance. Of course, I had reservations. I thought, am I good enough? Am I gonna be welcomed? But everyone has been so welcoming. My whole team has been supportive. I mean, the camp wanted me to be part of their team, and of course, I'm so grateful. But ultimately, it's been a dream, and I'm so happy that I've been given that extra kick to take part.
And I'm sure you're already experiencing the intensity of the competition in the Philippines. But many would say that candidates residing in the Philippines may have the home court advantage over those representing Filipino communities abroad. What do you say about that?
I just think we all have different experiences. I think, of course, living in the Philippines is, obvious. You are here.
Yeah.
But we are all surrounded by our Filipino communities when we're abroad. I mean, whether you live in the Philippines or not, you're still Filipino. It doesn't make you any less. I think when I was younger, I did used to question that too. Like, where do I belong? But it's always been my family, friends, and Philippine community that have brought me in. And I've moved to many countries and cities such as London, Singapore, even Spain. And it was my Filipinos that were so welcoming, no matter where I go. So I really learned that, being yourself, having your love for your country and for your people is enough. You should be proud of who you are.
I agree, and that being a Filipino doesn't really consider any borders, right?
Right? We're borderless, as they say.
So you mentioned earlier about your activities, your endeavors prior to signing up to Miss Universe Philippines. But we want to know which activity, which achievement has empowered you the most in the recent years?
I think it's really difficult because I think we can all be really modest. One significant goal of mine was, managing to attain my degree. But, each step I've taken in my career path and saying yes to new opportunities has been huge, because ultimately it all leads back to being able to make my family proud and be able to support them. In the past year, my dad's needed eye surgery, and I was really nervous, and we were all nervous because he wasn't able to work, and the family's discussing how do we make sure he's okay, and of course he was also breadwinner, but the big achievement for me was that I was able to financially support him and make sure that he was getting better and be able to continue with his daily life without having that as a hindrance. And that's been a huge achievement.
Wow.
Because they've supported me my whole life. They've sacrificed a lot. So to be able to do the same meant a lot.
Wow, I'm sure they're so proud of you. But I want to know, the moment that you told them that you signed up for Miss Universe Philippines, what was their reaction?
Oh, they were so excited. My mom, my dad, they were just texting all of their friends. Not even texting, it was Facebook Messenger. They were going wild. And I said, I've not even formally announced it. You can't tell anyone. Not, no. It was gone. It was into the universe already.
We have to tell everyone.
They're so proud, and I'm so grateful for their support. And, I'm very lucky that my sister is also here with me because she is part of my glam team and she's a makeup artist, along with our makeup artists part of the camp as well. But she has really been someone that I could lean on for support during this wild time.
So your family staying here with you until the finals?
So my mom and dad are in Pangasinan at the moment.
Oh.
My sister is here and my brother is holding up the fort in Scotland. We're just hoping that he'll be able to join us for the final.
Wow, I'm sure they're gonna come over. Hello, family.
Hey mom, hey dad.
So, being born with a Scottish father and a Filipino mother, some may argue that there may be pressure to conform to cultural expectations. So how do you balance, both worlds, having a Scottish and Filipino heritage and at the same time asserting your own individuality?
Yeah, I have to say I really struggled when I was younger. We were brought up by my mum who's from the Philippines and my dad worked abroad. So it was quite difficult to understand, going to school in the Western world, but almost coming home to a Filipino household. And there was words that I actually didn't learn in English much later on because we knew them in Tagalog instead of English. And I found out in the school playground that I had been saying something wrong, or not wrong, but in a different language until maybe I was 10, but it just wasn't spoken publicly. But I think, there's always the pressure to make sure you go to school, get the degree, the creative side. Yes, we may be talented singers and dancers, but it's not really pushed unless you fight for it. And of course, I would have loved to have been a singer, but I'm happy that I pursued my degree in pharmacology. And after that, I was able to then move into more creative roles and positions.
Wow, such a pedigree.
Oh, well.
So, of course, the fans are curious to know if you can understand or speak Tagalog.
Konti lang.
Konti lang.
I'm trying every day. I think that's also like one of my regrets, having not competed in Miss Universe Philippines before. But being surrounded here in the Philippines by the beautiful language, I'm learning more and more each day. And I just want to say to everyone who's in a similar position, you're not any less Filipino if you do not know Tagalog or your mother or father's native tongue. There's still time. There's lots of free apps online. You just you need to take the courage to take the first steps. I've spent a lot of time at Filipino parties not knowing what's going on and feeling quite lost. But now that I've taken the power into my own hands and, learning phrases each day, as well as taking a 10-week course in Tagalog, I'm slowly getting there. Still a bit shy.
Don't worry, we got you.
But everyone's very encouraging. And
we have a lot
other
of time.
candidates.
True, we have a lot of time. I'm sure you'll have sessions. They're gonna teach you a lot of Filipino words.
Absolutely.
All right, so at this point, we'd like to give a big shout out to the Miss Universe Philippines organization. Thank you po, Sir Voltaire Tayak, for allowing us to do the interviews with the girls. And of course, we'd like to acknowledge our accredited partner for United Kingdom, Sir Romulo Palma, and our mamas and our friends from the camp. Maraming salamat po for making this interview possible. And of course, here on The Crown Philippines, would like to thank our sponsor, Tasa Mobile Cafe, for mobile coffee, milk tea, and pastry carts. You can also check them out on their Facebook and Instagram accounts. Ayan po, mga ka-Crown. At this point, we are going to entertain some questions from our Crown community.
Fantastic.
And the first question is coming from Nico McLean of Manila. And the question is, do you believe that mature women participating in beauty pageants could lead to an uneven playing field for younger contestants, considering their greater life experience and maturity? What do you say about that?
Well, I guess, as life goes on, you do have an array of experiences. But I think when you're on that stage, your aura, it doesn't matter how old you are, it's how confident you present yourself. And it's obvious the winner on the day, right? Whether they're 60, 30, 18, it's undeniable. So whether they've got that length of years in experience, I don't think that matters, because you can mature at different times in your life and have so much to offer.
True, and beauty's ageless.
Ageless, absolutely.
It's just a number, right?
Yeah,
Age is just a number.
Age is just a number.
We have one more question from Carl John Reyes of Davao del Sur. Do you think the elimination of age limits in beauty pageants will encourage more women to participate, or might inspire younger contestants to delay their entry?
I really hope it inspires more older women or mature women to take part, because I think, for so long society has always said we've had a shelf life.
Yeah.
And the fact that Miss Universe has taken the age limit away just shows, there is no deadline. You don't have to have a family by this age or define your career or be a beauty queen. You can do that whenever you want. You just have to take the steps forward and move yourself. In terms of, younger candidates delaying, it's really up to them. I think whenever it's the right time, they will take the steps forward. And for me, I've competed in other pageants before, And I had an incredible experience. It developed my confidence. It's almost like an audit of my life every time I do a pageant. I just really figure out like what's important to me, what is my core, where am I going, why am I doing this? And it helps like continue onto a path. So I definitely encourage younger candidates to still get involved because, you know, you might take the crown first time round or, you know, like Pia second, third time.
True.
Who knows?
And that's such an inspirational message, huh? Especially when you said that there's no expiration dates.
Yeah,
There's no expiration dates in achieving our dreams, right?
Yeah.
So, mga ka-crown, we take that from Miss Universe Philippines UK. All right. So, earlier, we've talked about your achievements, your endeavors, and of course, right now, you're taking a once-in-a-lifetime journey in Miss Universe Philippines. And of course, the fans would like to know how competitive is Christina Chalk? We always say that this year's edition is a bloodbath.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh my goodness. I think at first, you know, I thought it will be an amazing experience. I'm so excited. But then as soon as I start training, oh my goodness, the heat gets turned up and I can't help myself. I just start to be a little bit competitive, but I am, you know, keeping my feet on the ground. Of course, I want to get better every day. You are your main competition, and then the heavens decide.
we'll definitely watch out for this girl, mga ka-crown. All right, so at this point, since the competition is heating up, many Filipino pageant fans would always talk about the Latina Slayer, who is an epitome of a beauty queen who has the three beauty queen essentials of relatability, Q&A prowess, and stage presence. Which of these three beauty queen essentials do you think you have in your toolbox?
I mean, I would love to say all three. Wouldn't we be the dream? But I'm a human being. I think I am relatable in the sense that I love to get to know people and hear their stories and just get a picture of what's going on. And I'm super excited to learn about everybody's journeys as we go further into the competition because, wow, there's so many inspirational individuals through the group. In terms of Q&A, of course I'm nervous, but we're sharpening our tool belt. And each day, I like to think we're getting better. And the final one, we were...
Stage presence.
Stage presence. I love to dance and I love to perform.
Wow.
So I hope I bring that to the stage for all of you to enjoy. Yeah.
Okay. Is being a beauty queen a childhood dream for you?
Of course. Actually, it was through, you know, going back to the farm when I was younger in Pangasinan. My cousin, Cookie de la Cruz, did pageants and she did Bini Bini. And I used to look up to her and think, wow, what a confident individual. She is just amazing. And, you know, she takes every, you know, challenge within her stride. And I just wanted to be like her. And then, you know, over the years, I've been following all the candidates on social media and through the competition. And there's just a flame that burns inside of the Filipino candidates. And it's just really inspirational. And I can't believe I'm in a similar spot right now and have this opportunity.
Yeah, and you're living your dream.
Yeah, I am.
So looking back, what is your message to your younger self?
My message would be, you are enough as you are. You know, you spend a lot of time trying to figure out what everybody wants or needs, but you're important too. So, you know, stay on your path, look inside, and just be who you are, because it's enough.
There you go, mga ka-crown. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We can do this all day.
Let's do it.
But unfortunately, we have a very limited time, and I'm sure you have a very hectic schedule. But before we let you go, we have one more question for you. Christina, why do you want to win Miss Universe Philippines?
Yeah, I think always the thing that always drives me forward is in life. I know I've said it time and time again, but it's always, you know, to make my parents and my family proud. But ultimately, I know we're going to then go a little bit deeper. When I was young, used to suffer from depression just to, you know, try and make sure I'm meeting all these expectations. And I also want to say, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. You know, there is no shame in, you know, sharing exactly what you're going through, because we're going through an epidemic in the mental health space. There's many challenges that present itself, and of course in the Philippines we're not known for sharing our feelings. We push it down, we make jokes, and then we move on. But I want to continue the great message of it's okay to be not okay, but let's do something about it.
Wow, such a jaw-dropping moment from Christina Chalk, Miss Universe Philippines, United Kingdom. Again, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to sit down with you. And also shout out to the Miss Universe Philippines organization for allowing us to do this interview with the ladies. But before we let you go, we're going to bring the floor back to you. So you may want to give out some thanks or probably promote your social media accounts, and where else can we get updates about Miss Universe Philippines?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you to everyone that has joined us to watch this episode today on The Crown. If you would love to follow my journey, you can find me on Instagram at Christina Chalk. I'd like to thank my AP, Romulo Palma, and the camp, and all my friends and family for telling me to take that step and go for my dreams. And I'm sure there's going to be a million more thanks, but I'll put it on my Instagram.
Yay! At syempre, susuportahan niya ng ating almost 500,000 followers on Facebook. We're on our road to 100,000 followers on Instagram. We're on our road to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. Kaya sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, just click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be updated with our recent news, reviews, and pageant coverage, and you can be part of our growing Crown Nation. And of course, for more updates, you can visit our official website at www.thecrown.com. Now, on behalf of our special guest for today, and again, syempre shout out again, thank you to the Miss Universe Philippines organization, the camp, our friends from the camp, the mamas from the camp, and our friends also. Thank you so much. This is Christian, and our guest for today, Miss Universe Philippines United Kingdom, Christina Chalk. This is Christian and the rest of the Crown family telling you to cherish all of your crowning moments at i-celebrate natin yan only here on The Crown Philippines. Thank you, mga ka-Crown. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
We'll just continue rolling just for BTS lang. Oh, you did so great.
Oh my gosh, nerve-wracking.
Oh my God!
I was like, wow, stumbling a little bit.
Oh my gosh! Such an inspiring story, huh?
I kind of dropped it at the last moment, but I thought, why not?
Wow. So, yun nga, ang question ko nga, why just now? You could have joined much more earlier.
Yeah, I think I just, like many kind of half-half, right? You don't know where you necessarily belong. And I think the realization when you get older is you are part of our family. You have our blood. You are always welcome home. It's never too late to connect with your culture, with your family. I think the fact that I never had the chance to speak or learn Tagalog when I was younger is almost like driving me forward too. Because there's so many missing relationships. Like I never got to know my Lola.
Yeah.